So we're going to do, Mila, we're going to do a meditation practice, and this is Vyana Vayu. So what we're doing is we're opening the energy system, and we're doing this with a kind of a kriya called Vyana Vayu, which is we're opening the energy system with our hands. So we're going to start off with a breath ratio of 6 to 4. So inhaling for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 2. And then exhaling for 4. And we're going to keep repeating this practice. And this is really supporting us to build that aura field like we did in the practice with the fire. We're building this energy of our auric field. So we have big booming prana, big energy field. And that's that presence, you know, you see with Saeed and with other people, like that energy field is beautiful, because when we have that, it's like we have less of that kind of, what's the word, that stagnant energy that keeps us in that kind of more of that victim energy, that feeling sorry for ourselves. It's like, no, we're the creators of our life. I'm going to take up all the space because I'm fucking amazing. And we have to remind each other, and not in an egoic way, but sometimes we need an egoic way to cultivate that power to pierce through our, that unworthiness. And then once we've built the power, then we can come back into the humbleness, humbled by grace energy, which we need. We need the little bit of ego to get things going, and then we also need the humbling to stay like a good person. So when you're ready, just bringing the hands to the heart center and cultivating this energy of Vyana Vayu, noticing today how you feel. If you feel a little bit more activated, a little bit more fiery, a little bit more taking up that space. That's why I love to take up the space, because I've done this practice many times. Also important to let other people take space too. So when you're ready, just bring the hands in, and then inhaling for 6 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin up, open chest, smile, heart open. Holding for 2 counts, so holding the breath in, and then exhaling, coming back for 4. So continue to practice this on your own rhythm, just using the hands as engagement around 6 inhalations in, holding for round 2, and then exhaling for round 4. So just continue to practice this. And when you're opening the arms, I want to see this energy of Vyana Vayu, this light, this love, this lighting up the room with your gifts, with your love, with your light. Each and every one of us has this. Taking a little smile as you hold that space, take the space, and claim taking the space sometimes. And then exhaling, always coming back to the heart. As we expand, we have to keep coming back to the heart. Especially when we have positions of power, like being in teacher roles. It's so important that we do our own shadow work. So we can see the shadow in another, because we've looked at and dealt with the shadow within ourselves. So continue doing that expansion and contraction. And with every inhalation, I want you to feel that you're filling the room with the vibration of love. So all who enters feels this love and is being nourished by it. And then holding that love there, that big love bubble. When you meet your partner for the first time and you're in that love bubble, I want you to feel that love bubble. Bring it closer to your heart. And now I want you to see if you can fill the whole of Bali with this love, this light. Fill the whole of Bali. Yes, beautiful. And have a little smile as you get to the top, knowing that your love and your light is filling the whole of Bali. And then bringing back into that prayer, humbled by grace, always coming back to the heart. Knowing that if we don't, life will humble us for us. Then it's better that we do it ourselves than let life humble us, because that's normally more of the path of suffering. And tantra and the work that I do is supporting people to suffer less and to evolve through that power and that motivation from that intrinsic kundalini, that energy, so we can literally light the fire of our own hearts instead of having to be humbled by grace to do it. Because when we're humbled by grace, we have to learn the hard way. But Tantra says we don't actually have to learn the hard way. We can actually learn through this systemized science of evolution, of expanding our consciousness in a systemized way through these practices. So you get to decide if you want to be humbled by grace and have a big smack in the face, as you're not listening to those whispers, or you're going to listen to the whispers, get really quiet, and slowly start to make those shifts in your life so life doesn't have to wake you up in a painful way. And I don't know about you, but I've had many painful wake ups, so I'm now excited to have less of them.